Hey folks, Matt from Art of the Image. Apparently a senator in Florida is proposing to make it illegal to photograph farms. This is getting out of hand. More and more every day, our freedoms and rights are being impinged on to go out and take a picture. There's nothing criminal about it. We see time and again in the paper how the police are trying to make it a criminal act, and if they find out later that they were wrong, they were misinterpreting the law, and they shouldn't have been banning people from doing this. But it's happening time and time again. Thomas Hawk is a big-name photographer who has run into this a lot, especially in a lot of public places. And here we have it again, photographing farms in Florida, proposing to make it illegal. Let's see, it says here... The legislator is Republican Senator Jim Norman of Tampa, and he stresses that cows have an expectation to privacy. This is ridiculous, folks. Cows have an expectation to privacy. They're saying that the Florida Tribune says media law experts say the ban would violate freedoms protected in the U.S. Constitution, which I totally agree with. We need to start rallying behind people who are fighting this type of thing, because we do not want to all of a sudden wake up one day and find out that the only place we could take a picture is in our own basement. And they cite here Wilton Simpson, a farmer who lives in Senator Norman's district, said the bill is needed to protect the property rights of farmers and the intellectual property involving farm operations. Now, the article further goes on to suggest that probably what they're worried about is human rights groups or animal rights groups coming in and seeing some of the conditions that the cattle or the animals are in and filming that so that they can expose people. So, yeah, maybe this is something they want to put in place so that they can cover these type of things up. They don't want these violations of animal rights put out into the public. But you could certainly do that, I think, without putting this type of bill into place, banning everyone from, you're driving down the road and you see a nice picture of a cow in a pasture, maybe the sun's setting, it makes for a really nice shot you want, so you pull over and you're practicing your camera technique, you're practicing taking some photos, you're having fun doing your hobby, and now it's illegal. Cop pulls up behind you, cherries are on, you get a ticket. Does that sound like the country you want to live in? Doesn't to me. So perhaps it's time to start letting the politicians know in more mass force and more fervently that we don't want this. We got to stand up and not let these things get bulldozed out from under us. Anyways, folks, think about that one and check it out. You can check over on the Florida Tribune and search for that, and you can see where the original article was posted. Let me know what you think. Post some comments down below. Do you agree with this law? Or, like me, do you think it's ludicrous and we really need to start fighting back so that we're not losing our freedoms and our right to do our hobby, to take pictures? There's a lot of national parks now where you can't take pictures. That's ridiculous. It's public property. Anyways, folks, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon with some new articles, some new video posts. We'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the world of photography. Thanks a lot.